Hello. Hey guys. We just got through washing 4 big dogs. 2 of them like it, 2 of them they just don't. So you know how that was. And then, so you basically have to take a shower after you give them a shower. And then I came into the studio, and all I see is a bunch of lives all over again. So I thought, I think I need to glue a little bit to cool down from, because it is like about 98 degrees outside. So I thought I need to cool down a little bit. So just in case any of you guys need a little short break from all the purchasing, you can come over here and talk to me and hope I look up and read what you're saying. Yeah. So what I'm going to be working on is the journal for June. If you got the kit, on Wednesday, next Wednesday, on the normal time that we meet together, like about 7 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Central. We're going to go over the actual construction of this journal. But for today, I think I'm just going to glue it a little bit, just to do something. Nothing in particular. Yeah, it's very warm here today. And it feels like a summer day. I mean, like a real summer day. So I have these little stamps that I got somewhere. I don't remember where. But they're all botanicals. So I was looking to see if I had any that had, a little bit of red or a little bit of blue, and that's got a little bit of red in there. Because that's kind of, I'm just going to try and focus on those colors. No particular reason, just thought I might in this journal. Because I put a little bit of red there. I put a little red button, and there was some red here on the measuring tape. So I started seeing, oh, I've already done that, so maybe I just better keep doing it. So then the other day when I was sewing on this, I put a lot of red thread on there to just kind of go with the flow. Why fight it? There's some red back here. I had already started the theme without even realizing it. So now I'm doing it consciously. Maybe we'll put this over here. So is everybody staying cool? I know last week there was like 2 or 3 of you that your air conditioning had gone out. Ugh. I hope you guys got it fixed before it got hotter. I can't remember. I know it was summertime, but I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. I was getting ready to have a workshop here in the studio, and the day before, the air conditioner, it's a new air conditioner, it just went kaput. And fortunately the guys came out real fast and fixed it, but whoa. And it was close to 100. It was crazy. And then I don't remember if it was the same summer or the other summer, I was doing another workshop, and the day before the workshop there was an outage in the whole neighborhood, and it was close to 100. And there I was, putting the tables and everything together inside of the studio with no lights, no air conditioning. It was like, oh my. Fortunately, by the end of the day, it came on, but that was close. That was super close. '82. See, 82 is nice. I can handle 82. I well, let me rephrase that. The heat doesn't bother me as much if it's not humid. Once it starts getting humid, I don't like any kind of heat. I don't care if it's 72 degrees. In this part of the country, there's a period of time where it is humid. But then once it gets over a certain temperature, then the humidity is all gone. Anyway, I have these cute little stamps, and I was thinking I need to stamp some of these little floral designs in here. And then over, I know, at a sale, I got this, what's it called? Chipped sapphire. And I thought it would be perfect in here. So let's do a little stamping. Let me get something hard to stamp on. Probably something like this. Let's get a white one and see what it looks like. I think it'll look kind of cute. Look at that. And because it's white, you can actually see, oops, it's a new pad and a new stamp. So we've got to I got it all over the place. What a mess. What a mess. Oh, those of you that were with me yesterday, was it yesterday? And I did that second batch of rust. What I did with the second batch, I just let it dry naturally, and it came out really cool. Ah, look, I like it. It's real dainty. I like how that came out. All right, so let's do that. Let's do one here or over here. I think it would look cool to do that with some white ink. I don't think I have white ink. I need to put that on my list. I don't have any white. See, the problem when you have a small one like this, I can already see the problem. You tend to, you get the edges. I don't like that. Look, what a mess. Okay. Okay, now I know why I buy big stamps. I mean, ink pads. See, look what a mess. Is that just me, or does that happen to you guys too? 100% humidity. Oh my gosh. Well, it's dainty. I like it. So I think all I'm going to do today is I'm going to stamp and maybe put some napkins here and there, just to put some backdrop onto the pages so they aren't so naked. Ooh, I like that. Let's put it down the whole page. What a mess. I'm making a mess. I'm not usually this messy. I don't know what my problem is. Okay. Maybe that's it for, I'll do this somewhere else. All right. Let me see if I have anything else here that has any kind of blue or red. So I can set that has a little bit of red. There's a tiny bit of red. But my air conditioning keeps going on and off, on and off. Must be really getting hot outside. Ooh, there's red. Has a little bit of red. Oh, it's got more red. It's a little too pink. So is anybody doing anything? Or are you guys just chilling out? Who's got a project going and what is it? We want to know. Oh, that's a ginger. I like gingers. Okay, let me look up what's going on. Let's see. Who new came in? Oh, Johnny, I used this and made a mess. Look, I'm not usually this messy. I don't think I know how to use small ones. Whoops. I got more on me than I did on the stamp. Well, see, usually when I use a stamp, you know, it extends over so it can go flat. It's so small, I think I'm kind of like, I'm not using it flat, and I end up getting it everywhere except on the stamp. I have to learn how to use a small one, I think. There must be a learning curve. I tried it that way too, Johnny. It's just that The surface is too small. And it, you know what I'm saying? Let's do this one. We'll do this one. I think it's just the operator. I'm not used to using a small one. Whoops. You see now it's tilting out. See how one end is bigger than the other end? I think that's what's messing me up. It's not, the pad's not flat. Whoops, can you see? I think that's what's messing me up. I refuse to be responsible. Whoa. I can't do that. I'm not coordinated enough. See, it just gets all over the place anyway. I'm not meant to work with small stamps. I'm sure it's an operator flaw. I don't know. See, I'm getting it all over the edges. It's a disaster. Let's see. No, it's not too bad. It prints okay. It just looks a mess. But it prints all right. Let me find a page. See, it popped out again. I can't do that. Yay! Okay, well, at least it looks cute. That's all that matters. All right, so let's see which one of these stamps I want to use. Yay! Let's see. It looks cool. Ooh, maybe some tape here. Ooh, tape. I don't know where I got this tape. Whoops. But I think it looks cool right there. And I don't know if it's a sticky kind or not. We'll find out if it starts rolling up in the next 10 minutes. And then the cute little hummingbird. Oh, cute. A cute little hummingbird. Let's just stick these here. And I have a peacock. So I used those 3 already. And then I've got this that I made a while back. Those little pieces that were left over. Made it with that fabric. I don't know if you guys remember. Now I gotta take the back side off. Uh-oh. There we go. Right. There. Now you can measure your little tapestry. How long is that tapestry? Measure it all out. Yay! That. I was going to put this somewhere as a pocket. I don't remember where. Maybe there. It was probably going to be right there. Well, we can always do it on the back side. Yeah, let's put that there. Let's get some glue. Got up this morning, Mr. Bunny is all cuddled up in his little spot. You'd think it was cool the way it was all bundled up. I guess it's his own little insulation, right? All of his fur. Uh-oh, look, that's smearing. I'm not having very good luck. Or it came off my fingers. I don't know which. Oh, boy. I think my hands had glue on there. All right. Okay, so let that dry. I got this page. It was a collage I did. I made a couple of collages and I put it in a group for those of you that want to print it out. I'll glue it here. Create a page. And maybe we'll turn that into a pocket. How about that? How about that? I'm confused. No, there's no sale here. This is a refuge for people that want to get away from the sales. We're anti-sale today. So if you want to get away from a sale, stick around. If you want a sale, you got to look around. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And I think up here I'm going to put something. Let's find a napkin to put up there. Just to give it some more color. That'll cover up there. Uh-oh, the same one here. It might get confusing. Okay, wait a minute. Let's put something totally different. How about just some Mr. Timmy paper? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay, let me see. So I don't get glue everywhere. Whoops, wrong glue. Wrong glue. Where's my other one? There we go. Yeah, at least you can see the definition where something begins and ends. Okay, so yeah, my tape. I'm just going to tape this one down. I left my concoction, the paste I made. I left it on my rest paste. I left it purposely open on the table overnight to see if it would dry out, because I'm not sure, you know, what it will do. And it stayed just as moist as when I started, when I made it. So I don't have to worry about that, like drying up. So that's one test. I'll have to show you how the second one came out. It came out pretty cool. A lot better than the first one. What happened was I rinsed the other one out too early, and it, you know, I didn't allow enough time for it to stain the fabric, basically. And the second one, I just hung it outside and let it dry. And then after it dried, then I washed it to get all the residue off. And it came out pretty cool. Okay, so then we have a pocket. And then I'll put a little something here. I think I'll put a piece of cloth, because we got different pieces of cloth to play with. That right there. Okay, where's my other picking shears? Where's my picking shears? I tell you, Darla gave me these picking shears, and they have been a lifesaver. A total lifesaver. I had an old pair, and they were killing me. I mean, a new pair. What did I say? An old pair? No, a new pair. It was killing me. Okay. I think I want to put that right there. Missing me, but that's what I'm going to do. Find a fabric tack might help. I didn't know I was going to be doing fabrics. then okay, so I wonder if I have. Maybe I want to put one of my prints on there. One of the prints that we made. This is the one that I put the bleach on. I think that one's kind of cute. I think I like that one. Yeah, just like that. I'm getting thirsty. Oh, I gotta show you something I was playing with last night. I haven't perfected that one either, but I gotta show you my mistakes, along with when I actually figure out how to do it right. Maybe I need a little tab up here. Oh, maybe I need one over here. Oops. Oh, look how cute little flower. Oh, and it's probably going to flatten when I close it. Okay, let's scoot over a little bit. Okay, that'll be better. Right. Yeah. Alrighty. What else? What else? What else? This is where I have all of my turn apart blue flowers. Oh. a little bit of red in there. Mhm. Thought you were going to get a whiff for me, my pretty. Okay, that's good. Next. Here, let's see. To glue down later. I'm going to look in my blue stuff that I have for my other, let me see, my other glue book. See if I have anything to glue in there. Like I mentioned before, I find it difficult finding blue stuff. Let's see what I have. It's not looking good. It's a cool picture. It's a little bit of blue back there. See? I can't find blue. Yeah, see, I don't find nothing. I've nothing in there. It's pretty empty. All I have is like winter scenes. Oh, here's a bigger version of the small version. See, there's so few blue things that repeat it in the same They would take the same picture in different. Oh. Let's see what we have here. This is cute. That's a cute picture. All the blue on the hair. Some more blue. This is weird, but cool at the same time. Look at that. These are made out of, looks like cardstock or something. And it's got all these pieces parts. That's really pretty cool. And the neck is jump rings. There's jump rings down there for the legs. That's interesting. Project. Project. Mostly pieces of tissue paper. All right, well, we'll work with that, I guess. Not much, but something. Let's see what's in here. These are different flow books that I've received. Flow swaps. Trying to see if there's any blue in here. Oh, there's this paper. Very cool. Can't put the Patriots. My mother would have a heart attack. There's some red. I like to throw in. All right. Okay, let's play with this stuff. in there. See if I have enough glue in my glue stick. I didn't realize most of my glue sticks are like almost all gone. Uh-oh, who's jelly plating? So when I work on my glue books, I usually will put a large piece like that down somewhere, and then I'll come back if I'm going to put stuff around the edges or how I'm going to finish it off. I don't always finish the page. I just kind of put the background so that when I come back and look at it, I have like a point of inspiration of what to do next. So if you just see me glue down a page, that doesn't mean it's done. You know, if I move on. Oh, these are all Asian symbols too. Very cool. You see I have these Asian pictures in here too, so. That's a lot like a stamp. You know what? I'm going to save the, well, I'll put this one here. But I think I'm going to turn these into like postage stamps because they're just speaking out. Turn me into a postage stamp. Hey. Trying to see what page I can get most of the house in. Should I just do a double whammy? I think I'll put it here. Uh-oh, where'd my page go? All right, there's the beginning for that one. Ta-da! Okay, what are you guys up to? Oh, Suze, you like the vellum? I love the vellum. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels, I like the way it sounds. And it was fun for me to boil it. I like boiling the vellum. I did that in the indigo. I like working with the indigo too. So, oh, I wonder if this is February 1930. They look kind of, the outfit she has on is like from an older time. That might be it. Could be. Or we got this guy. Put him down here. This book's too small for this. Stop trying to force it, Rosemary. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, I think I'm going to put him here. I kind of like him. What do you guys think? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. What are we trying to figure out? What are we trying to figure out? Oh, jelly plates. Jelly plates are fun. They're relaxing too. Oh, the time at the end. Is what? Say what? My kitchen scissors. No, no kitchen scissors here. You talking about these? Whoops, this is all gone. Yep, this is all gone too. I need glue. Glue sticks. Well, you know what I'm doing when I get off. I gotta go online and order me some glue sticks. Oh, this? Yeah. No, no. I got these for $1. It's a Dollar Tree, which is perfect to use. Where did this come out of? Uh-oh. Which is perfect. $1 is perfect. That way I can cut anything, and you know, if I ruin the scissors, well, I only ruined $1. Uh-oh. And the reason I hadn't ordered them actually is because of the delay. And I was afraid that if they were stuck some warehouse of 100 degrees, they'd be all like distorted and melted. And because these things melt. How do I know? I left it in the car one time. Okay. Aw, he looks kind of cute there. He looks kind of cute. Maybe just one little chili tree. Now, what am I going to glue it down with? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see if I have any. See, these are all empty, I think. Yep. They just push down into themselves. Yep. Empty. Let me go see if I have any. Oh. Let me see if this is dried out. No, it's good. Okay. Yay. Yay. So far, everything that I have ordered on Amazon, I get before they tell me I'm supposed to get it. So I guess the stuff I order is domestic, so I don't have to wait that long. I guess. I don't know. Unless they see my name and they like me, so they just fill the order. I don't know. I like how that looks. You got the blue, and you got the little tree off into the corner. Alrighty. What am I going to put in here? I don't know, but I really like this sleeve. That goes with the Asian over here. What do you think? What do you think? I think so. Okay. Oops, what's on my flowers? Oh, it's almost going to be 5 o'clock my time. Okay, I don't want this whole picture. I just want the writing off the napkin. I don't care about the Eiffel Tower. Okay. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. Oops, I forgot to. Get out of there. My phone. Can't see it, it's the same color. I hope that's enough. Let's get off my brush. Uh-oh, where'd my other one go? Where did it go? I think. There's some more writing I can get. Alrighty. That'll be ready for the next stage. After that's dry. Alrighty. We finished that, and then I'm going to go run back and go show you what that how that rest came out that I did yesterday. Came out pretty cool. That's all I can say. And then I'm going to have to probably, after that, go make some supper. We're having sea bass. Oops, what did I do there? All right. What glue do you use on fabric? For the most part, fabric tag, pretty much. If you're asking me, I'm assuming capital letters. Just assuming, I could be wrong. Let me dry this so I can close it up. Still a little tacky, but that's okay. I'm sure we're all a little tacky every once in a while. So anyway, so we got quite a few backgrounds done. And then when I come back to play, I'll have some new surfaces to paint with. Yeah, we got quite a few done. I put the lace one that we printed on there, the back of that. Oh yeah, we got a lot of little things down. More than I remembered. More than I remember. Oh, that's a card. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Alrighty. So there we go. So we will work on Wednesday, whoever can show up, around 7 Central. And we'll go over, have all your stuff from the kit if you want to play along. And I'll show you how I did this, the cover, the binding on this cover. It's real simple, but it's just a little different, little, you know, just so we can do something a little different on all of our journals instead of them all kind of looking the same. I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but in case you want something a little different, we'll play with that. Let me clear this up, and then I'm going to go and get you those, the rest that I did, and show you the difference of when I washed it out, you know, right away, and when I just let it dry on its own. Okay, I'll be right back. And for those of you that weren't around yesterday, I have been wanting to try and figure out how to create a rust paste. Not a paste that looks like rust, but an actual paste that is rust or creates rust. And so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So this was one that I tried, a concoction that I put together that in theory should have worked, but did not turn the rust color that I was trying to achieve. It ended up coming out, as you can tell, not rust. Anyway, not what I would call rust. Uh-oh. Popo's in the room. She heard her name. So, anyway, so that was one. Right. So then I tried another couple of concoctions that really didn't do anything. And so I'm not even showing you those because there's nothing to show you. It didn't work at all. Then I moved on to this one, and I did this live with you guys yesterday, and you could see how it was resting right before our eyes. And so thinking I needed to stop the rusting, I went out and hosed it down, you know, to neutralize it. And for my taste, there hadn't been enough dyeing. The rust hadn't dyed the fabric quite enough. So, but it's still, you know, the principle is there, and I figured, okay, we got something. So then I took the second piece and did the exact same thing I did with this one, only I didn't rinse it. I just let it dry on itself. And then after it was dry, then I rinsed and washed it. And look at the difference. So this is washed and this is washed. But I let it print until it dried itself. And then I washed it. So I think this one's going to work. Then I got a large, this was done with a stencil. Then I got a large stamp. I don't remember where the stamp is. And I tried to stamp with it. And the consistency isn't right. When I'm putting it on the stencil, of course, I'm just laying on something flat and, you know, smushing it around. But for it to stay on the stamp, you know how thin, you know, a stamp is, and then, you know, that's as far as I got. So it did something. Let me show you what the stamp was. You'll recognize it. I mean, you can't recognize it there, but you will when I show it to you. It was supposed to be that. Obviously, that did not work. But you can kind of see how it was, you know, I'm getting there. So, and then I just took a brush and wrote my initial with the brush, and that came out. So, so you can write with it. You can write with it. You can stencil with it. Now I just got to get the right consistency so I can stamp with it. And then, hey, we'll be okay. Thirsty. So I haven't quite figured out how to do that yet. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point. Not sure when. All right, ladies. I will let you go. I am going to go make supper. And I think tonight I'm going to try and see if I can thicken up this goop and get it to print. But maybe I just need a different stamp because this is pretty thin. And maybe I need something a little more massive to begin with until I can figure out what I'm doing. something for the goop to stick onto, because it's obviously pretty thin. All right, ladies, thank you for keeping me company, and I will see you somewhere. Hopefully not at a sale, but you never know. All right. Thanks again, you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.